everyone! So today I am doing a Catching Fire makeup tutorial. This is a look that we keep seeing in the trailers for Catching Fire. It's a really quick glance that you see Jennifer Lawrence when she's looking up and it looks like something big is about to happen. She kind of looks up and you can see from the side there's some reds, black and white line. I just think it's really funky. It's something different. I really love the makeup artist that they have for the Hunger Games series in the movies. She does a fantastic job. So today this is the look. The music that I chose for the background of this is Katy Perry's Who Am I Living For. If the Hunger Games had like a choice of a new theme song, I think they should choose that one. The lyrics and every time I hear it just sounds so much like it goes with the Hunger Games that I had to put it in there just so everyone else, if you haven't looked up the lyrics or heard the song, honestly listen to it. You'll get Hunger Games in your mind every single time. It embodies like the whole concept of the book and the movie. So I really hope you enjoy this tutorial. If you want to find out how I did this look, keep watching. Okay, so first I'm going to start off by using the color Tattoo by Eye Studio. And it kind of works itself as a primer instead of using like a paint pot. It's by Maybelline. Just hold it up there. Doesn't really matter what color you really use as your primer. Right now I'm just using this bronzy gold color. You can see it there. Just to add a primer. So I'm just going to apply that all over the lid. Next step is I am taking this colorful palette. You can see all the colors on it. I am just going to be using this color right here. It's the deepest red that I can find in the palette. I'm just going to be putting it on a brush. And I'm going to put that all across my lid on top of that primer. Make a triangle with my brush and work it upwards. Once you have the shape that you like, you just start to fill it in. I'm using the same red that I used on the lid. You're just going to fill it in. Now you can go over the lid like I'm going to, because I'm seeing some of that bronze color shining through and I don't really like that. Okay, so once you have it all on your eye and you make that triangle shape upwards, the next step that I chose to do, it's not really part of the look, but I was just going to shade in with a sparkly black. It's my L'Oreal. I'm just going to use that as a shader. Okay, so I'm just going right in that corner right there on the outer lid, and I'm just going to shade in a little bit of this black just to make it a little bit more smoky, because she is a girl on fire, so we need to add a little bit of smoky effect. Next up, I'm taking my Rimmel Jet Black eyeliner, and I'm going to just be lining the top lid and a little bit of the bottom lid. Just about halfway on the bottom. And for the top, sorry if you can't really see this, I'm going to try to stay in the camera. You're going to line straight across. Now, working from the bottom, I'm going to pull it upwards. And then working from the top, just going to stretch it there. So as you can see, I have my start of my flicked out liner like Jennifer has. Before I just go over it with a liquid black liner, I'm going to use a white eyeliner and just get as much as I can in between the top and bottom black lines. And I'm going to create that white line. And I'm also going to take the white pencil and I'm just going to rim it right over top of the black and moving inwards to the inner corner of my eye. Now taking my Quo Diamond Liquid Liner in Jet Black, I am going to be going over the pencil just to give it that much more of a vibrancy on the eyes. So now that that is on, I'm just going to wait a second there to let it set and dry. Then I'm going to go back with my white pencil and I'm just going to go right back into that area just to try to make it as white as I possibly can. I don't have like the NYX eye crowns or anything like that that really make it white, so I just make do with what I have. Okay. Now the next thing that I do is I'm taking this Physicians Formula, and it's just kind of like an eyeliner with a little bit of sparkle. I'm just going to play up the inner corner of the eye just to make them a little bit brighter and more open. I'm just going to line the very tear duct there with a little bit of this just to add some more sparkle. Okay, so that is more than halfway through the look. My next thing, I just kind of came up with it on my own. I really like Cena as a character. I think he had a lot to play as a part to Katniss and how she felt, and he was kind of who she ran to, and I'm not going to spoil it, but if you haven't read the book, Catching Fire, I was so disappointed with what happened in it as far as concerns as Cena goes. So I'm going to use a little bit of gold liquid liner just to pay tribute to him on this look, because it was him who created this outfit and attire that I'm so excited to see when the movie comes out. So I'm just going to run this along the top, just over top of the black, just to pay tribute to him because he's one of my favorite characters. This is his trademark gold liner that he wears. Okay. Now I'm going to be using from my Clinique palette here. I have a really nice dusty gold. It's just this one right here. I'm going to be applying that just on the inner corner of the top lid. So just right on the inner corner there. I'm just going to pat this gold on top of the red that's there. So that is it for the eyes. As you can see, they're very Katniss fire-like. So in the trailer that we keep seeing for the Hunger Games, Katniss is sporting a really nude lip. It's not dramatic at all. So to create that lip, I'm just gonna nude out my natural lip. Okay, so once your lip is nuded out, I'm just going to be adding this Nivea lip balm. Kind of has a pearly shine to it just to give it a little bit of the pink that she has. I'm going to be adding like 2 more different things just to really pull it together. Okay, so next I'm using a Smashbox Lips Gloss in Pout. I'm just going to apply that right in the center and not putting it all over. And then I'm using a Fake Bake gloss called No Worries. And I'm just gonna fill in the sides. So this is the finished look that we have. This is the Katniss Everdeen Jennifer Lawrence for Catching Fire. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you next time. So I pray for favor like Esther. I need your strength to handle the pressure. I know there will be sacrifice, but that's the price. It's never easy.